All right, Shalom. All right, once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, it's probably going to be, an installment of, thinking out loud. All right, because, it's exactly, what I was doing. Or, it's like, I'm not really sure as far as, the spirit goes, as far as, the order of, how these videos are going to go up, but, I was just talking about, like the previous lesson was about, so as far as, forsaking the world, all right, and, living by the spirit, or, as far as, being in the truth, or, as opposed to, trying to establish yourself, or, in this, in this queendom, all right, on this go-around, in Babylon the Great, or, in America and all that, or, and I was touching on the fact that it was, polluted, corrupted, corruptible, or, wicked, or, just all in all, in a nutshell, it's not worth it, or, and I was just a couple of minutes ago, I was just thinking about, as far as, an analogy, or, as far as, clean versus dirty, or, back in the world, this one guy I used to hang out with, when we were experimenting with all this types of bullshit, sometimes we, this is a clean high, this is a dirty high, or, and all that, just, it's like meaning, or, as far as, like it's a, as far as, like a good feeling, you acquire, all right, but, some, clean being, or, this is actually, good for me, but, dirty, or, like, or, even when I was talking about, or, comparing, or, getting, this consolation in the world to, like, drunken night at, Taco Bell, or, of course, the food, it tastes good and all that, especially those, fucking, steak and chicken chalupas, but, that's just not good for you, or, and you start to feel it, and, and it kind of, when you're gnawing down, you taste all that, salt or fucking sugar, MSG, or whatever the fuck they put in that, Lord knows, but, so something in the back of your mind is telling you that, or, it's not good for you, all right, other comparison would be, shit, I want to say, or, some 5-hour energy, or some Red Bull or Rockstar, or, as opposed to, or, having some, green tea, some yerba mate, or, some, like the herbs, the herbs as opposed to, are, these, pharmaceuticals, or, or, any type of, or, consolation you can get, in this world, it's kind of like, a pharmaceutical, because, another thing I was thinking, or, whenever you, as far as, the concept of people, making it, or, whenever you see, a documentary or a movie, like some fucking, behind the music, or, it's always, or, it's always sweet at the beginning, but then it gets bitter, or, but of course, this is, or, like on, the left-hand side and all that, or, as far as, but the bitter, leads to your, destruction, on that type of, go around. All right, but, and that's how it, that's how it always seems, or, just like, that one, that one Edomite, the red coat, from that movie, Pinocchio, you're just like, you've had your phone, now pay for it. All right, and that's, that's the type of shit that, Esau's on, when he's, when he's done with you. All right. or then you it always seems any type of as opposed to like right, because Yahweh Shai, or in scriptures he always talks about roughly paraphrasing, he has that one there's that one precept, like I forget exactly where it is, but it doesn't, roughly paraphrasing, about it doesn't benefit man to gain the whole world and lose his soul. All right, because that's where that dirty feeling comes from, losing your soul, or no longer either no longer being or never being able to or be in the good graces of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai on this go around, or and even in the kingdom having that shame because of that. All right, but or it's that's why and that's why Paul called this crown it might be sweet, or because these people that have it good they don't at least they don't acknowledge it as a plantation, or and even Malcolm X's an analogy of or the house slave and all that, they're not willing to acknowledge that's the predicament that they're in, or but for a certain period of time it's sweet, or they get the women, or they're doing all the drugs and shit, or feeling good. All right, or they're making all the money, living in all these big houses. You'd think or and then they have that philosophy, that that YOLO philosophy. All right, so they're always they're that mentality. This is as good as it gets. This is as good as it's gonna get. Or so and that's another aspect of that enticement, or and even Yahweh Shai had to deal with it in St. Matthew the 4th chapter, or as far as just like being enticed, and Satan, Jake in general, he gets tempted, or for those of you they hit up those college campuses, or those campuses is just like it's also a recruiting ground, or for people who want to be celebrities, models, or even if you want to be a fucking porn star, or from time to time I'll peep, or Vlad TV, and shit like that, and then a lot of these porn stars and all that say that they were recruited while they were in school. Now, I think at least 3 of them said that. All right, but of course or they might have it good, they also if not being rich, or and well off, who knows. All right, but at the same time they have that or status, or that's why called celebrities. All right, because people get pumped up whenever they come around. Can I get your autograph? Or they get that or fame and everything, or just like the prophets and the men of the Lord are going to get, or but don't have yet. That's part of that enticement. Or people are just under the assumption that the men of the Lord, the men of are in the truth, are going to be bums and losers for the rest of their lives. But that's not going to be the case. All right, that and also that's why Yahweh Shai said woe unto you that are rich now, woe unto you that laugh now. Or because you received your consolation. All right, so according to prophecy, or and this is he's in the process. Like I always say, it's closing time. All right, so he's gradually taking it away. Or and I've seen as far as being in establishments. Or shit. One time, I remember quite a while ago, but or I was Yeah, I remember like you know, it was a closing time at this bar. I don't know, what I was doing. I was like just chatting it up with, you know, some bitch, you know, sipping on a rum and coke. Or you know, 1 second I have it, you know, in my hand, you know, I let go of it, you know, I wasn't done with it. All right, but or you know, that shit didn't matter, you know. I was I guess for some reason I was like looking around, like chopping it up with, you know, the bitch or whatever. All right, but then, you know, some way somehow, you know, that you know, that shit, you know, just disappeared out of fucking thin air. All right, you know, because, you know, it was closing time, it was last call, it was time for you know, all the workers to get rid of the, you know, get rid of all the party favors. Or you know, and that's what's, you know, happening now. Or you know, and even, you know, hours are getting cut. Or you know, I was you know, just trying to get a few things at or you know, both, you know, Walmart and, you know, another store that was supposed to be, you know, open 24 hours. Or you know, and then they you know, switched it up. You know, I hadn't been to either place, you know, in a minute. So or you know, who knows when or you know, they switched that up. But or you know, within, you know, the past few years, you know, they've been in the habit of that. Or you know, this store is no longer 24 hours. All right, but I'll be surprised, you know, in a little bit. Or you know, if those you know, both of those establishments, you know, are no longer there. All right, so you know, there's less and less time, all right, to get what you want and what you need. Or you know, less and less time to do what you have to do and what you want to do. Or you know, less and less, you know, fun to be had. Or you know, and these are the, you know, as far as these are the types of, you know, all right, and this is also, you know, these are things, you know, that are also within the realm of you know, or you know, all the goodies, all the amenities, or you know, that the so-called white man, you know, gives you, or you know, for or you know, for you know, adhering to his program. Or you know, and this isn't, you know, really isn't having anything to do with, you know, are you you know, like being you know, rebellious and all that. All right, because or you know, it's, you know, he you know, just like time, you know, time's running short. You know, remember, you know, like who knows, like I think like the debt clock is up to like it's got to be in the 20 trillions or whatever. All right, but or you know, things are shutting down. Or you know, in the book of you know, Zephaniah, or you know, it talks about, you know, how the inhabitants of Maktesh, or you know, all the you know, like the marketplaces, the merchant places. Or you know, I was at or you know, another mall, you know, and shit, you know, and you know, another shop, or you know, just, you know, shut down out of the blue. Or you know, whether or not, you know, the employees, you know, had any notice. But you know, the thing is, you know, it seems, you know, there's still scoffers that say, oh, it's just a store closing or whatever. That happens all the time. But or you know, these aren't people that are circumspect. All right, because you know, this shit, you know, this shit is you know, happening, you know, on such, you know, a rapid scale. All right. All right, so you know, it's got to be, you know, prophecy. All right, but or you know, I'm gonna say shalom for now because I'm at, you know, my destination. I just had, you know, some more things on the mind. So or you know, and then they're, you know, they're Akim, you know, just you got a camera, so, you know, put the camera on. Or you know, and or you know, like, you know, one of the other heads in the camp, he's like, get in there. All right, shalom.